We go straight to our spotlight segment today, where we have 23-year-old TOSIN ADEDURO, whose dream was to become a journalist, but along the line stumbled on pageantry, where she has now risen to become a global ambassador. She rose to the top 5 spots of the Miss Tourism World pageant in Vietnam, where she went to showcase the Nigerian culture, music, and lifestyle. Take a look.
23-year-old TOSIN ADEDURO stumbled on pageantry by chance during the COVID-19 lockdown. Since then, she has gone ahead to win the local Miss Tourism competition in Kwara State, got crowned the 10th national winner, and emerged top 5 in the world contest which held in Vietnam last year.
And to be very sincere, I never thought of modeling. I think the idea came during COVID. You know, everyone has been less busy, everyone was less busy, nothing to do. Then it just popped up. Then I decided to try the Miss Tourism Kwara. Then I was in Kwara because I schooled in University of Ilorin, which brought about the interest for Miss Tourism Nigeria. So going for Miss Tourism Nigeria and winning that and becoming the 10th Miss Tourism Nigeria, of course, gave birth to Miss Tourism World pageant. So for me, I think it was just luck and grace, because I never had it in mind to be a pageant queen or a beauty queen. All I wanted was that I was just that girl who wanted to go to school, then get a career path and be fine.
Raised in a family of 4 by her mother and 2 sisters after the early death of her father, TOSIN ADEDURO found support first from her family.
One thing I'll never forget is my dad always telling me to go for whatever it is I know I'll do best at, I should always go for it. So when I decided to go for Miss Tourism Kwara, which I started from it, my family was very supportive. They were very supportive. My sisters, my mom, they were like, of course, go ahead. Of course, as long as we know what you're going there for. You know, not everybody like sexualizes pageantry the way others do. So for them, it wasn't about sexualizing or anything. It was like, just saying, you love it, so go ahead.
As she moved further up the ladder of pageantry, she began to take it more seriously. During the world contest that features contestants from across the world, it dawned on her that at that moment she had the responsibility of connecting her country, its culture, and the people to the world, as it was beyond any personal accolades that had been propelling her from the beginning.
Going to Vietnam, I had expectations, of course. I wanted to win. I told myself, like anytime I want to talk about myself, I say I want to be the first black girl to win an international pageant since Agbanidari. Getting to Vietnam, I realized that it was more about showing who you are to others, for others to see, right? I had expectations to win, but getting there, I just decided that we come here to have fun.
Nigeria. So, are you ready? Are you nervous? So, what have you learned on the journey in Vietnam that you could take back to your country, Nigeria?
Thank you very much. We were born in Nigeria. Xin chào Vietnam. First thing first, I'd like to say the people of Vietnam are very welcoming, and they've reminded me the values of that emphasizes on the importance of family and community. The principles of Confucianism, like we were taught in the university we went to, which are duty, honor, respect, education. These are the things I would like to take back to my country. Remind them of those values and know that when I imbibe them in my day-to-day activities, everywhere's going to get better in the tourism industry. Thank you very much. Yes.
I realized the people of Vietnam, the Vietnamese people, they were more about culture and traditions, just like Nigerians. So I was like, so I brought my culture. I took my culture with me, like the language, the food, talk about the food, the similarities between Asia and Africa, to be precise, right? So, and the tagline from the organization was bringing the world to Vietnam. So I knew I needed to bring Nigeria to Vietnam and to the world.
Runner-up of Miss Tourism World 2022 goes to Nigeria. Congratulations!
Now she's looking up at the various opportunities in tourism for young people in a bid to replicate the success of music and filmmaking within the Nigerian creative space.
tourism is not just about traveling and hospitality, even though it's one of the most important things. When you travel to places, the first thing you want to know, get knowledge about the places you're going to. So I feel like young people should try and diversify and go into educational tourism also. We have ecotourism, where we talk about climate change and weathers and all sorts of things. So I feel like we've been so focused on just visiting places and not learning about those places. There are a lot of opportunities for young people to grow in the tourism industry. The tourism industry is very broad. That's where we find tour guides. Without the tour guides, you don't even know where you're going to. You have people that have historical information about where you're going to and all sorts of things. That's it. We have music, we have art. Because when you go to, but you want to see something interesting, you want to learn about their music. Music is part of tourism. It's a big part, like just like Afrobeat is doing globally in the world. That's a way of promoting tourism, right? Music, dance, art, these are the material cultures. So we call material cultures. So all those things, if we try and promote ourselves in those, like we have all those people that dance bata. That's a traditional dance. It's not a Western dance. So at least I feel like our arts, we have to do more in the art sector, like in tourism sector, the arts especially, because everybody loves something interesting to talk about.